Good morning. Happy Monday. Today, we're going to talk about how to turn your idea into a profitable subscription box business. So, I want you to just think about this. What if that one idea that you've had swirling around in your head could actually create some income for you? That's what we're going to talk about today. If you're watching me live or you're watching me on the replay, let me know in the chat. I also sent a whole bunch of people over to YouTube with the link this morning. So I can see our YouTube watchers are popping in. Y'all, my YouTube channel has almost tripled in the last month, and I'm super excited about it. So let me come to the chat and say hi, and then we're going to dig into today's topic this morning. Good morning, Rebecca. It's good to see you. I've got the team in the chat. Specifically, it's Carrie here that's with us today. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Shauna. Good morning, Joni. Hey, Christina. Hi, Antoinette. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love for you to just hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when I'm live or when I have new content over there. Good morning, everybody. I can see everybody in the chat. Lots of people joining me over on YouTube today. My hair is really big today. I was like, woo, it's big today. Hey, we got this morning. Good morning, everybody. I see y'all here. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much. I just love Monday mornings with y'all. Y'all make me feel so good and confident and all the things. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. YouTube is growing, y'all. I'm just going to say that. You heard me talk about it last week, but don't sleep on the YouTube, okay? It is Texas Hair, Teresa. Good morning. All right. Okay. Let's talk about it. I want to go back. Let's go back to Sarah starting her subscription box, okay? When I had this idea for starting my subscription box, like I would constantly lay in bed at night and I would just lay there thinking about what I would put in it. Oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do this. And it was always just something non-tangible in my head that I would always just lay there and dream about. And so when I decided, okay, I'm actually going to start a subscription box, I knew that I had to get the things out of my head and down into a plan. And so this is when I created the 6 and 60. Okay. So basically, I thought if I'm going to start a subscription box, I need to know that this is sustainable for at least 6 months. Like I got to have a plan for at least 6 months. And I sat down and I went through this really strategic kind of system and process that I had created. And I outlined 6 months of what that subscription box was going to be. I didn't know if I was going to be successful. I didn't know if this thing was going to be an epic flop or what. You guys know the end of the story now, or the middle of the story now, is that I have thousands of subscribers. But at that time, I was just hoping, my big goal was to have 100 subscribers. But when I sat down and I laid out 6 months of boxes, it helped me visualize what I needed. And so today we're going to talk about that process because I'm hosting a free workshop next Sunday and I want all of you to register. It's completely free, but maybe it's time to finally launch your subscription box. Or maybe if you're on the other side of it, maybe you're already a subscription box owner. Maybe it's time to get planned out further. Okay. I want you to ask yourself these questions and let me know in the chat if you're feeling any of these. Okay. So maybe you're still in the idea phase and you've been dreaming about it. You lay in bed at night like me. You've been dreaming about starting your subscription box. Maybe you find yourself stuck in a job, wishing for something more. What would it mean for your life if you had extra income with a subscription box that you loved? What would it change in your life? Are you laying there dreaming at night? Are you feeling stuck at your 9 to 5 and hoping for something more? Or maybe you've already started your subscription box, but you might feel stuck or overwhelmed trying to plan out your boxes month after month. Maybe you're tired of feeling reactive to all the things in your business and you're ready to be proactive. You're just last minute ordering stuff, spending too much money, not planning. I've been there. I'm going to tell you that I've been there. It's very stressful. But wouldn't it be amazing if you could plan out 6 months, if you could plan out your year? I'm going to tell you that through the fourth quarter, things got really heavy for me. I'm selling. We're doing all the things. And I get to January and I realize that I only had January, February, and March planned out. I am never not planned out at least 6 months. And so when I was prepping for this workshop that I'm about to host next week, I sat down and I planned out the rest of my year. And I do the same exact system and process that I teach you in the 6 and 60 workshop. And you know what? When I got done with that hour and I could see the rest of my year played out, it was amazing feeling. I don't have to worry about, okay, what are we going to put in the box in June? What are we going to put in the box in August? What are we going to put in the box in September? And I was constantly feeling stressed about that before, when I would just plan a couple months at a time. And then it was like, oh my gosh, it's time to plan again. It's time to plan again. And so when you can sit down and lay that out, it just relieves so much. One, if you're getting started, you can visualize what this looks like. And two, if you already have a subscription box business, this is something that I do every time I sit down and plan out the subscription boxes. All right. So here's what we're going to do. So next Sunday night, I'm hosting the 6 and 60 workshop. I'm hosting it live. I have not hosted it live for free in over 4 years. So this is your personal invitation to go register for it. Team, will you drop the link in here so they can get registered for it? If you are in my community, I need you to go register for it. There is a version of it inside the Launch Your Box library. Yes, it's from Coaching Week, but we're going to do it live and we're going to do it together on Sunday night. And it's completely free. And it's free because I know if you just had some direction, if you just had a plan, if you just had, lay it out for yourself, you're more likely to move forward. I know that this 1 hour, it might be an hour and a half. It might be an hour and a half. Just plan for an hour and a half. I know this hour and a half is going to give you so much clarity. It's going to give you so much confidence because you're going to clearly identify your ideal customer and exactly what to put in your subscription box. And if you're feeling like, okay, my box is just slowly slugging along, maybe it's time to redefine the ideal customer. Maybe it's time to redefine what we're putting in that box. Or maybe, just maybe, it's time to start thinking about the next subscription box. Because I'm going to tell you, I have interviewed some wonderful members of our community lately on the podcast. And something that's just hitting me over and over again is that their second subscription box has actually been more profitable and grown faster than their first one. They've taken everything that they've learned from the first one, and the next one's better. I'm going to tell you, my second subscription outgrew my first subscription when I launched it. So I had launched the Monogram box. I grew it to, I want to say, like 750 subscribers. And then I did that for about 18 months. So I started with 44 subscribers with the Monogram box. It grew to about 750 subscribers. I then decided to launch my t-shirt club. And within 6 months, we had over 1,500 t-shirt club subscribers. So I'm just saying, if you've been thinking about it, this is a great opportunity to sit down with me on Sunday night and walk through that. I'm also going to give you, besides clarity and confidence, which sometimes we just need to move forward, right? I'm going to give you some time-saving strategy. This is something that hundreds of our members do on a regular basis to plan out their subscription boxes. We're going to plan multiple boxes at once, just saving you hours of stress, hours of planning, and so you're able to move forward. And for some of you might be getting ready for work right now. Some of you might be at the office. Some of you might be driving to work right now. What if this was your opportunity to start a side hustle that could scale to a full-time income? What if this was your opportunity to do that? Maybe you've been thinking about, how can I earn some extra money? This is a great opportunity for you to work through that. And maybe it's just you need some more purpose and passion in your life. What if you got to do something you loved every single day? In our community, we have so many stories of people that started something that they really love. They can't believe that this is their job, right? And they actually got to quit their 9 to 5 to just work on their business, something that they love so much. But so many of our successful subscription box owners started with this workshop. And once you can lay out what 6 months could look like for you, it's going to be easier for you to move forward. Okay. And so let's talk about all the things you tell yourself. Let me know in the chat. What do you tell yourself when you get excited about starting your subscription box or planning your subscription box? What are the things, the negative thoughts that come in your head? Tell me in the chat right now. Or tell me this is me when I tell you one, because I hear these all the time, right? I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time, Sarah. I don't have enough time to start a subscription box. 60 minutes, 90 minutes on Sunday night with me is a workshop that's going to save you countless hours. You don't have enough time not to start your business. I can streamline it for you. I've been there. I have coached over 7,000 students through starting a subscription box. We've developed systems and processes so that you don't have to figure out what to do. All you have to do is do it. And it's proven over and over and over again. I'm not sure my idea is good enough. I see this comment over on YouTube. I'm not sure my idea is good enough. That's why this workshop is so important, because we're going to refine those ideas. We're going to talk through the purpose of those ideas. We're going to get in touch with our ideal customer to make sure that your idea is good enough. We're going to work through it. These are all these negative thoughts that you have in your head. How about this one? I see it on Facebook. I don't know if I can afford to start my business. That's why we have to start now. We have to lay it out. We have to see what it looks like, because right away we're going to start doing the audience building stage. Okay. Once we identify who we want to sell to, once we identify what we're going to put in the box, this gives us an opportunity to start organically building an audience. Okay. And once we can start that, we can plan for what this is going to look like. You're going to know what your costs are going to be as we start getting into doing this. There's a comment right here. Out of those 7,000, how many are successful? If you've been successful starting your subscription box, I want you to put "I'm successful" in the chat, because I can see a lot of people in this chat. I've got about 120 people live with me right now, and people watching on the replay. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of successful people in our community. If you have thought about this, I want you to go listen to my podcast. It's called the Launch Your Box Podcast. I interview students every single month that have had success. And there's success in a lot of different ways. There's success with, I've launched my subscription box. I've got 100 subscribers and I'm making a steady income for myself. And then there's more success because I launched and in a year or two, I have 1,000 subscribers or more. There's so much success because we have the blueprint of how to do it. And so if you're questioning whether you can be successful, there's a lot of people in the chat right now that are successful. And I would tell you there are hundreds more that are not on this call right now. So success comes in a lot of different ways. So I want you just to soak that in, because other people's success can inspire your own. What we know is that people right now are winning in this economy, in this whatever we're going through with the past election. People right now are growing. They are growing like crazy. And you're going to see that when you listen to my podcast. You're going to see that when you watch my social media. People right now are killing it in the subscription box space because it provides convenience. It provides a benefit to those people. And that's what you need to think about. I saw one person that said, do people want more stuff? Have you been shopping lately? People always want more stuff. Yes, you will have the people that are saying, I'm minimalist, I'm downsizing, I'm not buying this. There will always be people that do that. But there are always people on the airplane that are buying the first class seats. You know what I'm saying? Those seats are not empty on any airplane that I get on. There are always people in Target. There are always people in TJ Maxx. There are always people in Hobby Lobby. People are buying what they want. And if we can create an experience around it, it's not just about the stuff. It kind of starts with the stuff, but people stay because of the community that you build around your subscription box, the experience that you deliver, the feeling that they get when they open a box. That's why people stay. So you just have to figure out what your audience wants. And if you don't have an audience yet, that's where we start. We figure out who we want to sell to. And I'm going to talk about that on Sunday night too. So if you're like, I don't even know, I need you to come, because what's going to happen during the workshop, you're going to see everybody's comments. You're going to see everybody's thoughts as we go through this. And I see a comment about the tariffs. And I don't want you to worry about the tariffs. We've dealt with tariffs our whole life. We've dealt with inflation. We've dealt with interest rates. It's just another thing in the economy that we have to deal with. It's not going to stop people from buying. It's not going to stop people from importing. It's just another thing that we have to deal with. And we already deal with it. We're already paying tariffs. We're already paying customs. It's just one more thing we have to work into the equation. Anytime something goes up, if you were around pre-COVID, you know how awful the supply chain was for product-based business owners. And we dealt with that. And you know what? We're still here. We're still standing. Whatever is thrown at our way, that's what makes a great entrepreneur. We figure it out, we get savvy, and we move forward. And that's all it is. Now, I see my team has popped in the link over on Facebook. Probably they're putting that on YouTube right now, but here's your personal invitation. Over 1,500 people have already registered for the workshop on Sunday night. I have not taught this live for free since 2021. So if you caught this workshop, you've caught a recording. But I want to do it live with you on Sunday night. I want you to come. I've got a special bonus if you come live. I want you to just block out the hour, maybe 90 minutes. Give me 90 minutes, an hour for sure, 90 minutes. We might get excited and talk through some more things. But I want you to plan for yourself. I want you to dedicate this time for you. I want you to find a quiet area, close the door, tell the family, hey, I got something to do tonight. Grab a drink, sit down and go through this workshop with me, because I promise if you sit down and go through this workshop with me, by the end of the workshop, you're going to be feeling like you have a plan, like you know what directions that you want to go. So there's a couple steps, okay? One, I need you to register for the free workshop. Okay. And that link is in whatever platform you're watching me on, whether that's Facebook or YouTube right now. Once you do that, I need you to create a login for the webinar software. It's called Crowdcast. So just click into it, create your account so that you'll be all set for Sunday night. It's free too. Everything's free. Okay. And then I want you to grab some Post-its and a Sharpie or a pen. And you can use little Post-its. You can use big Post-its. Whatever you want, grab like a couple colors, and we're going to sit down and we're going to spend the evening together mapping out your subscription box. Okay. I love this from Sierra. Saturated niche was my first thought, but now I'm successful. Now we can be successful in whatever niche that we decide to go in. We just have to find our audience, our perfect person, our ideal customer. And once we figure that out, and once we start to put our marketing plan into place, we're going to get in front of the people that want what we have. People are buying all over the place. It is crazy. We're complaining about the price of eggs all over social media, but we don't hesitate to spend $50 here and there for dinner. We don't hesitate to go buy a cute new outfit. We're not hesitating to do that. So what we have to do is we have to confidently show up and sell. And we can even do that if we know what we're selling and we know the benefit that it provides. And I'm going to help you get clarity on that on Sunday night. Okay? I don't want you to sit out another 6 months, another year before you start taking action. I want you to take action right now, and I'm going to help you do that. Okay? Go get registered, get your Crowdcast account set up, because you won't be able to watch me on Sunday night unless you do those. You have to kind of register twice. It's weird. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like it to be clunky, but you have to do that. And then if you want the text reminder on Sunday before I go live, you'll see a thing in your email or on the thank you page when you register to go text me 6 and 60. You can text it to this number. Let me pull the number up. This one says text Monday to get Monday momentum reminders. You can do that too. It's the same phone number, but text 6IN60, all one word, 6IN60 to this number right here. You'll get a text reminder on Sunday that I'm about to go live. And then if you want to show up Mondays with me, Monday mornings, you can text me the word Monday too. It'll automatically put you on that list. So I'll text you each time. But I'd love to see you there. I'd love to help you get clarity on what you've been thinking about, because there's no better time. It's our time right now to start taking action, and I want to help you do that. So go get registered, and I'll see you guys all on Sunday evening. Bye, guys. Have a good day.